Welcome back to Pokémon Scarlet. Time to take some more classes. I thought I took a biology class and now I have more biology classes to take. This math isn't mathing. History class with Ms. Ryfort. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, the region came under the rule of the Paldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Paldean Emperor as being quite the dictator. This emperor also zealously believed the legend of the treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. I must mention that the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Paldea's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Aha! Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Emmy. Answer me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Paldean Empire began to rule this region? Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. 1,000 years ago. Incorrect, you're off by an entire millennium. Why, 1,000 years ago, the Paldean Empire had already begun to collapse. The answer's about 2,000 years ago. That's when the Great Pirate Era, the Great Era of Exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way, or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at that time. I suppose I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Oh ho, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together another time. Okay. I'm making more classes by taking my classes. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I signed up for. Yes, I'm gonna go have class with Salvatore. My dear friends, how are you all today? Feeling absolutely fantastic, I hope. It's time for Salvatore's language lesson. Êtes-vous prêts? Are you ready, everyone? You can answer with yes or oui. Oui. C'est super. In our last class, I believe I taught you all how to say thank you in other languages, right? In le cours d'aujourd'hui, today's class, we will learn about a certain word to make sure to make people happy when you use it in your travels abroad. What word, you ask? Well, you'll have to guess. Delicieux, hashi, buono. Can anyone tell me what these words mean? Delicious. Wow, correct. C'est super. I knew I could count on you, Amy. Delicieux, hachi, bueno. All of these words mean delicious. Using the local word for delicious at markets or restaurants is sure to get a big soiree. A smile, that is, from whoever you're talking to. It'll make communication go more smoothly. I guarantee it. People love it when someone says the cuisine of their homeland is delicious. Who wouldn't be happy to receive such a compliment? And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. The first step in smooth communication is to compliment the person you're talking to. After all, it's not very likely that a compliment will put someone in a bad mood. This doesn't apply only to people in other regions either. It's the same for all of you too. You can put this tip to use with your classmates. How about you all try complimenting each other after class? I bet it will make for an ambiance plus sympathy, a more friendly atmosphere. That's all for class today. See you all au prochain cours. Next lesson, that is. Adios, matane. In case it wasn't clear, I can speak Spanish fairly well, and I can stumble my way through French and German, but even French, not great. Italian, Chinese, Japanese, for the most parts, I'm just guessing. And that is... I don't know that I've seen Portuguese or Korean yet, but I don't know that I haven't. Good morning, Miss M. Oh, right, I don't have to... Okay. Okay. This is too many classes. We're only gonna take biology and languages now. This is too many. I don't have a problem with the other classes. There's just a lot. And I seem to be making more every time I take classes. Hello, hello! I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. I seem to remember teaching you all about the importance of eggs in our last class together. Ah, on that note, is everyone using their Pokédex? It registers Pokémon born from eggs as well as those encountered via other methods, so don't you worry about that. And, just so you know, I'm the one who developed the Pokédex app. It was way before I started teaching here at the Academy, though. Back then, I was a researcher. In fact, Director Clavel wasn't working in education at the time either. He was researching alongside me at the same facility. We got to research Pokémon together, day in, day out. Oh, sure were fun times. I get yelled at all the time, though. Wait a second, how did I get onto this? Pretty sure I was talking about the Pokédex. Anyway, today I'd like to teach you about catching Pokémon. As you all know, a great way to catch a Pokémon more easily is to first lower its HP. But there's another way to up your chances of a successful catch. Can you guess what it is? Status conditions! Wow, that's right, Emmy. Great job! The correct technique for making Pokémon easier to catch is to inflict them with a status condition. Sleep is an especially effective status condition. It makes Pokémon drastically easier to catch. If you have a Pokémon that can use moves like that put opponents to sleep, like Sleep Powder or Hypnosis, filling up your Pokédex will be a cinch. There are other ways to improve your catch rate as well, like using Pokéballs specifically designed to be more effective against certain Pokémon. Eating food that gives you catching power works too, or sneaking up on a Pokémon from behind to catch them by surprise when you start a battle. If you're having trouble, you may want to make the rounds to the gyms to get gym badges. Earning gym badges will make it easier to catch Pokémon of higher levels. Please do come show me your Pokédexes once they start to fill up. Another day, another enjoyable class. Oh yeah, don't forget, our next class will be a test. Is the same true in languages as well? Give me a language class. And then I'll take some midterms. My dear friends, how are you all today? You certainly look fantastic. It's time for another one of Salvatore's language lessons. Êtes-vous prêt? Are you ready? Ahem. Êtes-vous prêt? Are you ready? Oui. Très bien. Very good. My lessons are not a one-way street. No, no. I am très triste when no one speaks up. Very sad, that is. In our last class, I believe I taught you all how to say delicious in other languages, right? In le cours d'aujourd'hui, today's class, we will learn about a very special phrase that you can put to use when the time is just right. Aishiteru, je t'aime, te amo, live. Does anyone know what these phrases mean? Yes, those are I love you. Fantastic, Emmy. Correct. You deserve a medaille d'or. A gold medal. Je t'aime, te amo, ich liebe dich. These 3 phrases you may know, I think. Why? Because they're all quite famous ways to say I love you. Oh my, have I embarrassed you all, my friends? What timides las garzones et files. Shy boys and girls, that is. It's so very important to express your feelings about things to others, you know. This is especially true for positive emotions. If you get married someday and argue with your spouse for some silly little thing, all you have to do is apologize and say I love you et tu iras bien, and all will be well, that is. I should know, why just last week I had a big argument with ma femme, my dear wife, that is. But I was quick to say I'm sorry and was well. And now, apropos of things, let me give you all more wise words of advice. It's best to be quick to apologize when you have an argument with someone. That goes for your families, friends, and your crushes. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Petit encore, our next class will be the midterm exam. Be sure to review what we have learned in all our lessons so far. Adios, matane. Midterm time. Wait, I just remembered I can go visit classrooms and stuff. Is there anything interesting in any of the classrooms right now? Oh, I have okay, I can go visit all of these rooms and meet so many people, but I don't want to. That's so many classes. That's so many classes. Oh no. I do vaguely want to go to the school store. Just to see if there's any different, at least a different school uniform. Even if I am required to wear the uniform at all times, can I at least get like a different color? A cooler looking one? Oh, you have Moo Moo milk. Okay, we're buying Moo Moo milk. Not quite that much Moo Moo milk. That much Moo Moo milk, sure. Perfect. Yeah, do you not? No, of course not. Okay, fine. Go back to the entrance hall. I've got classes to take. Midterms, that is. Unlike most people, I actually get more stressed by homework than by, or at least by most people I know. I get way more stressed about doing homework than I do about exams. I will just happily take exams all the time. I love to take exams. Biology, let's go! I don't like that thing you just did, Gengar. Why did you stick your tongue out like that? You don't have lips, why'd you lick them? Hello everyone! Today is our midterm exam. It sure feels good to fill in all those empty spaces on the answer sheet, doesn't it? Yes, I actually agree. Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. ZR. Eggs are found during picnics in your basket. What's an effective way to warm up an egg? Walking around. What will not make a Pokemon easier to catch? Giving them a berry. They don't care. What makes it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels? Gym badges. This question won't affect your grade. How do you like the Pokédex? Is it easy to use? I'd be happy to hear your honest opinions. It's alright. I wish it were a little bit better. I wish there were a better search function, specifically. Alright everyone, time's up. I hope you all enjoyed tackling those questions. That last question was just something that I'm personally curious to know. Don't tell the director about it, okay? I'll grade these right away. I hope you're all looking forward to seeing how you did. I am looking forward to seeing how I did. Perfect score! And I got some XP candies about it. Wait a second. Oh, it's counting the number, like the class that I'm taking numbers-wise, not how many of them I have to take. Oh, I'm just dumb. I got it now. We're gonna take the other midterm, and then we'll deal with the other classes later. But we're taking this midterm in this episode. Yes, I have to learn my languages, but I'll do my best. You know, we haven't had a region based anywhere in Africa yet, or South America, or anywhere in Asia besides Japan. We should, or Australia, or anywhere in Oceania, really. Anyway, I was just noticing based on where the languages are, like what languages he's speaking versus what languages have regions based on them. That's how I got there. Should we? Today, we will take our midterm exam. Attendez-vous, relax that is, and do your best. Êtes-vous prêt? Are you ready? Let's begin. That all means thank you. That means delicious, I think in French. Time to eat doesn't belong. Compliment them. His name is Salvatore, though Salvador also means savior. C'est fini. Time is up. Posez vos stylus. Put down your pens, that is. I hope that was easy enough for you. Especially that dernier question, that last question. I'm sure you all did great. Bravo, my friends. You can check your scores at the school's front desk. How'd I do? Three questions to pass midterms, 4 to pass finals. And I got 5 out of 5, because I'm an expert languager. And I got more XP candies about it. But now, I think I'm done hanging out at school. I've spent so long at school. Bye-bye. I love you.